Welcome everyone. Hope you guys are doing well today. Are you ready for some inks? We're finally going to finish with our first playthrough of Mathis's route in Virche Evermore. I do not know if I'm going to get a good ending or a bad ending. Either way, I feel like my heart's going to be in pieces. I have like a strong feeling I might get a bad ending, to tell you the truth. Everything just has gotten so much dark compared to what I was hoping for. So I don't know how this is going to play out to a good ending. So last time we found out that John is not actually John, but he is Camille, Mathis's older brother. But they're technically not really brothers because Camille made Mathis as like a homunculus. So we just a big ass truth bomb last playthrough and it just took me out. Like, I cannot believe. I'm so mad because I thought John was suspicious for like 2 different times. And after a while, I'm like, oh, you know what? He's sincere. There's no way he could portray us that any way. And it's just got worse and worse. So yeah, we're going to figure out how this one ends. We're just going to go ahead and get started. I am going to play through up until the ending. So I do not know how long this stream is. If it is pretty long, I will take like a break to feed my cat. So like in 3-ish hours, and then we'll continue. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and hope for no heartache. He wondered out loud why Barreau got so rattled while fighting Mathis. Camille tilted his head visibly, as if thinking, but didn't say another word. Then suddenly, me? You're gonna ask for me for my safety? What about you though? Mathis, please. Rather than criticizing Camille, Mathis lowered his head and pleaded for my safe release. Yeah, unfortunately, releasing me knowing I would definitely go and tell everyone what's happening.
Baka. 彼女は不安定なお前に恋愛感情を芽生えさせてくれた最高の功労者だぞ。恩を感じこそすれ、傷つけるような真似はしないって。
At least I have that going for me.
お前はするかもしれないけどな。どういう意味？ロザリーの記憶を再現するにあたり、俺が直面する問題はもう一つある。それは蘇ったロザリーが俺を愛してくれている状態に戻れるかどうか。リライバーのように俺との思い出がただの記録になり下がったらたまらないからな。
He went on to explain that he purposely implanted horrible memories based on feelings of love, hatred, sorrow, fear. He set those up so he could confirm whether such powerful emotions could properly transfer to the memory. Camille then continued.
だがさすが恋愛感情はあのシアン・ブロフィワーズが持て余すだけあって俺や他の男の記憶を混ぜてもお前は誰にも発露させてくれず一時は廃棄すら考えたよ。だが彼女との出会いによってお前はその運命を逃れた。
Oh shit. Okay, so if I've never would have met Mathis, he would have just terminated that guy. Mathis would not be alive at all. So I guess it's a good thing we actually met.
いやー、よく恋愛感情を生んでくれた、マティス。これで俺を愛するロザリーを再構築できる確率がぐっと上がる。俺も記憶の中だけとはいえ、残酷に殺された甲斐があったよ。
Jesus. He spoke ecstatically as he looked at us with crazed eyes. I was certain that he couldn't see us in front of him, only the image of his past happiness.
けど、たった一度恋したからって、実験が成功したとは言えない。
So how do you make sure that it's going to be a success when you do Rosalie? What experiments does he need to run?
こういうのは何度も何度も条件を変えて繰り返すことで精度を上げていくものだからな。
Suddenly, Camille grabbed Mathis by the neck and slammed him on top of the table. Where do you... Before I could react, Camille touched a strange device to Mathis's neck to download memories into his mind. He plugged one of the cords in, and lights went on. A new memory forced its way inside. Stop! I reached out to try and stop the download, but the actual download speed was much faster than I could move. Before I could get to him, the download was complete. The man madly seeking his lost love spoke.
明日から一日ごとにマティスの記憶を今までと異なる別
Just torturing him at this point.
その上で名前も思い出も消えた彼女にもう一度恋することができるのか
And how
俺
long?
が確かめてやるから
How long are you gonna run this experiment?
ぜひとも愛の力ってやつを俺に証明してくれよマティス君
He gently tortured the younger brother he created himself. Okay. How is this gonna work out with Mathis now? Perhaps because he had nothing more to say. Because he was happy because of the progress he made. Or maybe both. Camille freed Mathis from the device. Then he left the chamber. Bro, what are we supposed to do from here? How are we even be able to escape? The only ones in the room were me and Mathis, who was looking down at the floor. He was within reach, but for some reason, my instincts were telling me not to touch him now. In fact, it was probably possible that nothing I said would help the situation. I needed to find a way to stop Camille, but he wasn't physically binding here. He was simply taking Mathis's life hostage through threats. Taking action without a plan would only bring out the worst results. I tried to think of something as time slowly passed in the silence of the room. Then suddenly... But not without you, though! A voice no different from a whisper. It was barely audible, but I could see him looking straight into my eyes.
次にじゃあいえ神優がここを訪れた時僕がどうにかして彼の気を引きますからあなたはなんとか外に出てイブさんたちに助けを求めてください神優の非道な実験のことを知れば死刑だこの衛兵研究所も総力を挙げこの研究室を潰しに来るはずですから
But I can't do that. If I do that, you're going to die. Mathis shook his head. He seemed to accept that outcome.
だって僕はたくさんの犠牲を生んで作られた偽物の命なんですからあなたが命を懸けてまで守る価値なんてない
That's not true. No matter what, I want you to live. It didn't matter if he was human, a reliver, or homunculus. Mathis,
好きって言ってくれるんですか 僕からあなたに向けたあの思いさえも他人から譲り受けた偽物だっていうのに。
For a moment, I didn't know what he was telling me. What? What do you mean? What are you trying to say?
思えば僕はあなたに対し温かな感情を抱くたびにさり不意打ちでこんないたずらをするなんて、君は相変わらずの小悪魔だな。綺麗な金色の髪を持つ一人の女性の姿。ぼんやでもあれはあなたに似ているけれど。
Oh. I am vaguely remembering, like in the very beginning, kind of like when we starting to get to know Mathis and John. I can't remember which one, but one of them said that MC had the same hair color as Rosalie. So it looks like with the infusion of all the memories that Mathis has, including Camille's, every time he saw us with the blonde hair and us having like a nice, peaceful, loving moment, it triggers Camille's memories of him being with Rosalie. And then that feeling of love would bloom inside Mathis, and that's the reason why that happened. So it looks like maybe Mathis is questioning, did he actually love us, or were these someone else's memories that triggered it, not something on his own violation? Yeah. He's questioning everything. Camille's memories were planted into Mathis's mind too. If that was true, then seeing me completely frozen, Mathis forced a weak, sad smile. Yeah, I get it. Damn, I didn't think it'd get even sadder. Okay, can I get the end of the route, please? Can we just stop it already?
僕があなたのことを好きになったのは、あなたが記憶の中にいる彼女によく似ていたから。あなたに向けるこの愛すらも他人からの借り物だったんだ。
The words were heartbreaking. I couldn't stop my tears from flowing. I had to stop. Mathis, who was betrayed of everything he believed in, was the one who should be crying. Seeing my tears, Mathis gently wiped them away.
だからあなたはこんなひどい僕のことは見捨てて逃げるべきです。登場も罪悪感もいらない。今度はありのままのあなたを見て好きだと言ってくれる素敵な人と幸せになってください。
His slowly uttered words of deep sorrow and acceptance. Please don't say such a horrible thing. Mathis, you've never seen me as someone else before. If I were to escape, then we need to escape together.
ありがとう。その言葉だけで僕は十分に満たされました。
Please don't give up on yourself.
でもこれ以上カミーユのことを放置すればまた新たな犠牲者が生まれる。いいえ、期限次第ではあなたに危害が加えられるかも。
He continued, saying that he needed to make sure that didn't happen. I couldn't refuse the strength in his eyes as he spoke. I understand. I'll try to escape and let someone know what's going on. But it's only so we can stop Camille. I haven't given up on you, Mathis. Suddenly, the door to the laboratory opened. Okay, so how are we gonna escape this? Hey, buddy, what's up? I hope you had a wonderful time out in the open air, breathing some fresh oxygen, feeling the sun on your skin. I really miss it.
最近すっかり食い慣れてたお嬢さんの飯に比べりゃ粗末なもんだけど、今日は俺の料理で勘弁してくれな。
His smile was surprisingly happy as he came in with a tray of snacks. Camille slowly walked toward Mathis, who wasn't able to move. Oh, hello, welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're ready for some heartbreak, because this game is killing me.
ほらよ、両手は空いてるし、飯は普通に食えるだろ。
Just as he was about to hand the tray over to Mathis. Oh, thank God, Mathis. Okay, now we can escape and tell people what's going on, please. Mathis bit Camille's arm with all of his might. Blood dripped from his arm. Despite Camille's struggles to get loose, Mathis refused to let go. Go now. I could almost hear his voice from the sharp eyes that looked at me. I'll be back. I swear, please do not die with me, Mathis. I'm here to rescue you. So how long have you been trapped underground? I ran past Camille and slammed the door open. I was surprised that he didn't lock the door from the inside. It felt rather odd, but now that I'd made my move, my only choice was to escape. Please, nothing stop me? There shouldn't be anything, right? I quickly ran up the dark stairs and finally returned into the familiar mansion. I didn't sense Camille coming after me. Mathis must have somehow still be keeping him at bay. I need to get out of here. I quickly ran through the familiar corridors. Thank God we worked here for a while. I finally ended up in front of the heavy door and... the entrance is locked, just as I thought. Unfortunately, I tried the windows, but did he lock everything? What the? There weren't any locks like these on the windows before. We gotta smash a window at this point. Girl, smash a window. Wait. Do you expect me and Mathis to somehow find out who he really was? So the reason I was able to make my escape from the laboratory so easily was... Ah, Mouse! Camille, you pissed me off so much.
窓が開かないなら力ずくで破ってみるのはどうだ?
Do you remember? Yes, I definitely remember you from yesterday. I'm glad you came back again for another stream. What's going on? Okay, so I am playing Virche Evermore, which is an otome. This one has a lot of heartbreak and lots of angst. Right now, the love interest I am pursuing is Mathis, and we found out his life is a lie. He's not a true human. He is a homunculus and has had memories implanted into his mind. So we just had a scene where Mathis is kind of thinking, was the love that he had for us, the MC, real, or was it because of all the implanted memories? And the person who created Mathis is the guy in front of us, Camille, but he acted like Mathis's butler instead of his brother. There's like, yeah, this game has a lot of lore and crazy crap like that. It's so much, dear God. So this is game one because there's two parts of this game, right? For Virche Evermore, there are two games. The first game has the various different routes and endings for all the love interests. The second game, I think, I'm not sure if it's a fan disc or an actual continuation, but there is another game. So this one's gonna take a long time to play through. This is my first love interest out of the 5 or 6 available in this game. So we are in this game for the long haul, but I should be finished with my first playthrough of Mathis's route. I am not sure if I'm getting a good ending or a bad ending though. I have no hope at this point because it looks like I can't even escape.
まああんたの細腕じゃ自分の拳が血だらけになるだけだろうけど。
What'd you say about this guy? Camille, him? We hate him. We all do not like Camille. We want his downfall. He pisses me off so much. Oh my god. Because at the beginning of the game, he seems like a nice guy, and I'm thinking, oh, I can trust him. But there's like 2 scenes I'm thinking, I'm a bit suspicious of him. I can't trust them. But I just tossed away that suspicion, and I'm thinking, you know what? Never mind. I'm just crazy. I can trust him. I cannot trust this man. He is the reason for all of this. He's the one killing people also in the story. He's one of the killers. Butler, yeah. So it's a lot of lore. It's a lot going on. So the character I'm pursuing right now, hold on. Actually, where is it? I've got to remember buttons. Let me save real quick. Hold on. So I can show you guys. Real quick. Not glossary. I'm at the flowchart. Yeah, so there are different routes. I want to check the CG. I don't know if it'll let me. Yeah, we hate this man. But I'm currently on Mathis's route. He is one of the love interest. So Camille, it's a lot of things. Hold on, let me try and figure out how to say this properly. So when we first met Camille, he went by the name John, and he pretended to be the butler of Mathis. And in Mathis's backstory, he watched his brother Camille get murdered, but that never happened. Those are fake memories implanted into Mathis. So John and Camille are the same person. The whole motivation for Camille is to revive his long-lost love, Rosalie, who she's like in the little tube tank thing, so he's trying to figure out, can we escape from the window? There are locks on the windows. We have not tried to break it open with glass yet, so I don't know how that's gonna work out. We definitely need to escape though, and then we have to ask help from all the other love interests about this situation. Yeah, this game is really interesting because like the main plot of the game is that there is this island and everyone on the island dies by the age of 23. But you can prevent that by the technology they have. And with that technology, you can clone your body and transfer your memories into the new body. And then you're known as a reliver. But the thing is, that costs money. So not the average person can really do that. There are people who will save money for their whole lives just so they can continue living. And the thing is, it only works out if you have the memories transferred over and your body DNA into the system. So if you die before any of this happens, you're just basically dead completely. There is no saving you at all. Yeah, we watch out for this guy. We do not like him. We want his downfall. Camille slowly walked toward me from behind. Where's Mathis? Did you drug his food? I swear to God. That's crazy lore. Yeah, the lore in this game is ridiculous. There's so much stuff going on. There's like 2 murderers out in the world, and our MC here, she's kind of known as Death because unfortunately when she sticks in a place for too long, people just end up dying. So there's also that she has to worry about. He probably drugged him with the food he brought. Luckily, I didn't eat the food myself, but it didn't change the fact that I couldn't escape. The only thing I can do now is yell loudly enough so that someone can hear me from outside. Who the hell is even outside? But as I took in a deep breath, Camille strode toward me and grabbed my wrist. Of course he is, bro. He slammed me against the wall. Praying the other guys are somehow in the area. He looked at me with an expression of joy, unlike what I had seen before. It was as if he thought there was no way a frail couple like us could escape from the mansion. So he's very confident in himself. That could be his downfall if he doesn't have like his guard up. Or rather, it looked like he was actually enjoying seeing us try to fight back. Let me go. I won't follow orders of someone who says such horrible things to Mathis. Did I slap him? My struggling accidentally landed my elbow into his cheek. Hell yeah, bruise this man. Rip him limb from limb. His cheek slowly began to redden and swell. I felt a chill at the thought that he was going to snap. Of course he's enjoying this.
すっげえ強烈。あんた見かけによらず結構気が強いんだな。
I was totally confused, hearing his strange praise and seeing his happy face. He then stared at me for a few seconds.
気が変わった。あんたならきっと違和感なく飾ることができるはずだよな。
Girls probably gotta have a pocket knife or something. If only I had one, but unfortunately I do not. Camille crossed his arms and nodded, as if he came to some decision. What did you decide? What are you talking about?
いや、ほら、あんたも見た通り、あの研究室って全体的に陰鬱っていうか、寂しい雰囲気がするだろ。ぬいぐるみとかも飾ってないし、あそこで眠るロザリーも一人じゃ寂しがってると思うんだよな。
Something was wrong. What he's saying seems so ordinary that it wouldn't be unusual in another conversation.
だから、ロザリーも
Bro, please don't. Can we not?
自分によく似た妹とかがいれば。
Of course! Okay. So now he's gonna take MC and probably erase her memories and make us as her sister. Oh my god. Bro is so demented. With that, Camille took some flowers out of the vase that decorated the hallway. I took a shaky step back. Camille came closer to me with the same smile on his face.
俺と同じ立場になれば、マティスも実験にもう少し協力的になってくれるかもしれない。だろ。
That was the last I would hear his voice. Okay, please no death. A single blow knocked me out cold. Please wake up, please wake up, please wake up. As I held onto the regret of being unable to fill my promise, my consciousness slipped away from me. Please wake up, no bad ending, no bad ending. Oh, thank God. Okay, I woke up, right? Is this a Mathis pove? No, don't do this to me, Gabe, please, please, please. I could hear bubbles rising. Oh my God, please no, do not kill the MC. I was in this dimly lit laboratory of horrors. Upon waking up, I immediately noticed a change inside the room. There was a giant tank filled with water that was used to hold the body of a dead woman. I knew there is only one such tank, but now I saw two. No! Camille, wait, no! Please tell me you didn't actually kill her. Fuck! I think I got the bad ending. Inside the new tank. How are we? I don't think I can survive this, y'all. I don't think I can pivot this to a good ending. I saw something swaying to and fro. Are we dead? I think so. I think we might be dead. I probably did not get the good ending. Beautiful golden hair waved in the water. But the golden hair wasn't that of Camille's lost love. Shit. Oh. It belonged to the person I wanted alive. The person I asked to leave me behind. The hair of a very precious person. How much trauma are we gonna put on this man? One step at a time, I hobbled toward the glass tank. Bro, we're just traumatizing him so much. I called out to her in a hoarse voice, but her eyelids didn't move. Why? Why? Where did I go wrong? Was it when I told her to run? Was it when I dragged her into my vengeance? Or was it because I met her at all? It was the roar of a wild beast. My strength all but escaped me, and I slowly fell to my knees as I groveled to the tank. Tears rolled down my cheeks as I wished to awaken from my nightmare. Suddenly, someone gently placed his hand on my shoulder. I swear to God, Camille, if this is you.
どうだ マティス。これでお前も俺の気持ちが少しは分かったろ。
Camille, that does not justify you killing all of those women.
もし彼女を蘇らせたいと願うのなら。
Fuck. Now Mathis, are you actually gonna work with Camille?
兄さんの研究に抵抗も反抗もせず。
Mathis.
心よく協力してくれないか?
It's not worth it. It's not worth it to bring me back alive and murder all those women, please. His gentle voice. OMG, sorry. I'm like, you're good, you're good. You're just getting at the bad part. I think I'm getting a bad ending. MC is like 95%. I'm sure she is dead at this point, so we're ready for all the despair. It was the same as in the memories I had of my brother. Everything would be fine if I listened to him. Mathis, please don't listen to him. Someone or something in my mind whispered those words into my ear. Before long. Don't do this. Don't show me a sad CG. I nodded at the kind. No, Mathis, no, please don't join him. Just show me the bad ending screen, please. I can't. No more scenes. No more scenes. Oh my god. Amongst the prostitutes was a whispered rumor. If one went out to the shores on a moonless night with a bottle filled with water and flowers that they raised up to the star. Please don't show Mathis killing them. That's how they lure them out to get the bodies, please. Two beautiful men would appear on a boat to deliver the person out of the country. They're actually working together. At one point, the deliverers were thought to be Barreau, but that had not been proven. Is that them? And now, a few women believed the rumor and arrived at the quiet night shores in search of salvation elsewhere. Please, can I get a break? No, he is working with Camille! Oh, I'm so pissed! Oh my gosh. I'm so sad I can never stay in your streams long because I have to wake up. No, it's perfectly fine. I'm just happy you showed up either way. You definitely need your sleep if you wake up at 4 a.m. Oh my god. Yeah, we got confirmation. Now Mathis is working with Camille because he wants to revive us. I'm so pissed, but considering everything Mathis has gone through, it's understandable why he's doing this. And this game just can never stop breaking my heart.
生命の花さえいただければこの配達人があなたたちをどんな国にだって
Bro, how the hell am I supposed to survive this? The only way is to somehow escape next time. So something in my choices I did got me this bad ending. The beautiful deliverer was waiting to make your dreams come true. Yeah, come on, just show me the bad ending screen. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for my despair. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god, I got a bad ending. I'm so pissed. This game is like the polar opposite of the other Tome game about a girl with white hair island. A very different world build. I think it's called... Yes, Olympic Sore! I have not played that one. But this game here, Virche Evermore, it is known for its angst and hardcore dark stuff. So when you play this game, you know what you're getting into. Okay, so I have to, let me see, flowchart. I actually got his bad end quicker than I expected. Hold on, go back to Mathis. We were on Mathis's route. I gotta figure out how to get a good ending. So there is a walkthrough with all of the choices. I'm definitely gonna have to do that. There's the flowchart. Okay. Sceneless, special. I was trying to see. Movies, gallery. I'm so pissed off. Because Mathis, that is best boy. So let me see. Am I missing? I am missing some CGs. Yep, okay. I am missing a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, so there is an option I have to do in order to get the good ending for him. And I will check a walkthrough because there are some. But y'all, look how cute he is. I'm so pissed off that he ended up joining Camille. All right, hold on. Let me bring up the walkthrough, and we're just gonna speed through real quick with that, since there are scenes I've already played before. Oh, let me see. No, I just need Mathis's, please. All right, we're gonna figure this out. I'm so bad. Oh my god. I was not expecting Mathis to actually team up with Camille after everything, but I guess, oh well. Shit, did I save in certain points? All right. Common route. So what ending did we get? Despair. Okay, we got the despair end. There's a second despair end, so that is interesting. I don't have a reason to cry. You looked cute. Okay. So let me see. How are we gonna do this? Common route. Let me go back. Back again. Oh yeah, and these are the other love interests. That is Eves. We have Lucas. We're currently working on Mathis. There is Cian. And then we have Adolphe, and then Anko. Anko, that's like my favorite character. I love in this game, all the guys, they're pretty boys. Just look at them. Just look how gorgeous these men are. So there is like a route order that you can do that will help unfold the story properly. Let me see. For Lucas, I love Lucas too. He is gorgeous. Like, just look at this man. They gave these men pretty faces, some gorgeous eyelashes, and long hair. Like, the way they made these men are so good. It's so much different compared to your usual Otome, when she's like the short, kind of spiky hair, a bit more of a masculine type feature, more Ikemen than Bishonen. Yeah, the art in this game is really great. Okay, so we got that. Scene list. Okay, yeah. We're on Mathis. So there are some I am missing. Jesus! Yeah, so we did get that ending. So that definitely means I have to do a different way of this. So let me see. So I did miss some things. So how do I want to start this? I want to start at the very beginning, and I'll just skip until I get to the options. And if it's a new scene I haven't done yet, I'll read through it. Okay, so that's common route. We're on Mathis's route. So we'll play that. Shit, what was the skip button? Right, there's definitely a skip button in these games. Let's get to the scene ending, please. There we go. No, not that. Crap, I didn't mean to do it like that. Is that what the butler request? Hold on, let me check. I forgot how these damn controls are. And back goes back, right? Or does it want me to do the very beginning? Okay, so this is just playback. So I have to do it manually. Mother truckin'. Yeah, end. Okay. So we are going to go back. We're gonna start. Oh, not like that. Crap. Did I? Oh, wait. No, wait. I think I saved. Yes, I think I saved at the point where you can choose a route. Hold on. Did I save it? Or maybe not. I don't think I saved it. Oh, I have too many save files. That's the common route. Hold on. Common route. If I can get to part. Here we go. Okay. So we're at the part of the beginning for his. And we have to do whole new saves again. Okay, so we have to do... I don't think you're selfish. Yeah, we're just gonna skip around a bit. Usually when there's like a skip button, it just goes automatically to the next part with the option. But this game is not doing that, so... it's a lot. Alright, we're gonna try for one more ending. I'm not sure how it's gonna work out. With the walkthrough, I think I'm just gonna go for a straight good ending. And to see how that... I'm trying to think. What went wrong in my other playthrough? It was definitely me trying to escape, but it just didn't work out. So obviously if I try to escape, we have to figure out how to make Camille. We have to figure out how to make Camille not bar the windows or put locks on the doors. I don't know how that would work though. All right, so I'm a bit relieved should be the option. So I didn't do the right option before in this one. Save at one point. Yeah, I definitely will be saving. Okay, so this is definitely new. Ooh, let me go back. Can I go back? Oops, all right. So, I'm a bit relieved to see him like this.
はい。話に出るたびに何時間ものろけられるのは困りますが、彼女のことを語っている時のちゃんは本当に嬉しそうで、見てる僕の方が幸せを分けてもらっている気分になってきます。
There's so much foreshadowing in this game that I just never noticed. Like, there's a portion where Camille, who is John at the time, he talks about Rosalie, and that was very sincere. When he was talking about her, he was very sincere about his love, and that's what tripped me up. It didn't seem fake because it wasn't him faking it. It was him being real. I see the flower shine, so it means good choice. Yeah, when the flower shines, it means you did a good choice. And you can also see what other choices I have made in my previous playthrough. Alright, and then we have hold his hand, force him to stop. And then that's where I'll have a save file right here. Okay. There's usually... Oh, I was about to press home. Hold on. Options. Let me see if there's a skip. There's usually a skip mode. Skip all red. How do you do just skip? Background, voice. Skip to choice, R stick. Okay. So just press the R stick to skip to choice. And then Y is skip mode. So this is the R stick. Okay, hold on. Let me see how that works. Jump to the next unread text or where the player... Yes! Ah, that makes this so much easier. Thank you. Okay. I can just jump to the next option instead of having to go through everything again. Perfect. All right, and I like it when they have these games and it doesn't skip over what you haven't read yet. So for here, I did the right option. I held his hand. So we're gonna skip to the next one. I'm really curious which ones I got wrong and how does that affect the story. So we definitely have to pay attention to those. I do like it when Otome games let me know if I made a right option, because I just get so paranoid, I save at every single choice. All right, and I did do it right this time. I forced him to stop. And then create save file here, create save file here, and that depends on the ending. Okay. Common route, bad endings. Is that different? Does it matter after that? This ending will only unlock after completing Act 3 less salute. Oh, interesting. So it looks like there is an ending that won't unlock until I do all the other guys' endings. So I might just get another despair ending, to tell you the truth. And I might have to do all the other guys before I get the good endings. And that's gonna be interesting. Okay. After you complete a despair end, a story of love and hate. So I haven't gotten that yet. So I do have to get his other bad end first. Load save file and go till you look cute. Gotcha. The way they have these damn mechanics for the endings kills me. Oh yeah, since I already had that one. Shit, was I supposed to save there? No, at the I'm relief part. Okay. Gotta look at this whole damn flowchart to make sure I get a nice ending. Alright, so I was here, so we save. Make sure. I'll save 24. Gotta remember the save point for this file is at 24. Okay. So create save file 1 here, and then we gotta go to you look cute. Okay. So we have to do you look cute for the story of love and hate. And I need to get that ending before I can get his actual good ending, unfortunately. You actually look good in that outfit. In fact, you are very cute, Mathis. I guess I want you to feel the pain before jumping to the happy endings, right? These games always do that. You usually have to do certain endings or routes before they unlocked other things. And there are some atomes you gotta do like 4 of the guys' routes first before it unlocks the other last 2.
あんまり嬉しくないです。ならいっそ笑ってほしかった。
He looked rather perplexed by my comment, but it didn't take long for him to move on to the next subject.
でも、その花瓶を持っているということは。
Yeah, we were gonna try the whole thing out.
あなたも配達人を誘うため踊りになったということですか?
Yes, bro, and the reason the thing didn't work out because it is Camille, and Camille knew about the damn plan.
どうしてそんな危ないことを。アドルフさんたちなら止めてくれると思ったのに。
I was acting selfishly and forced him to agree with using me as bait. Hearing how calm I was, Mathis's face flared red with anger.
確かに今の僕はあなたと行動を別にして争ってすら言いますが、だからってあなたに何があってもいいと思っているわけじゃありません。もしもあなたの身に何かあったら、僕は元凶となった自分を許せない。僕の帰りを待ってくれるって言うなら、それを自分から破るようなことはしないでください。
Mathis. I was happy to hear him say that, but... Buddy.
はいはい。
This bitch!
そこまでにしてください。
Oh my god. Now every time I see him in the other guy's routes, I'm gonna be so freaking pissed because I know what he truly is. Oh my god. How do they even deal with Camille and the other routes when he's not the main character along with Mathis?
せっかくの再会だというのに、わざわざ衝突することもないでしょ。
I don't know why you're sitting there scolding him and you're out here killing women.
それで、
Okay, we can skip, bro. Stop third wheeling. Bro, he's gonna be there the whole time. Alright, let me check this walkthrough. Is that the main? Mathis save 1. I'm relieved. You got his faction up. There's a save 2. Bad ending, so your mileage may vary. This ending does not come with the CG, and it's different from Despair ending 2. Okay. So that one doesn't have a CG. I think that's the one I just did. No choice. Did I do this one? Oh, of course. Of course. Yeah. Interesting. So in order to get all of the good endings, the salvation ending is what it's called. You need to get Despair 2 endings for Lucas, Mathis, CN, and Eves. 4 separate guides. So I can't even get a good ending today, but I can at least get his second bad ending, and I think that's what I need. Oh my god. Yeah, so I got Despair ending 1. We can't get the salvation. That's the common bad ending. Bro, this game kills me sometimes. Mathis salvation, yeah, we can't get the salvation ending yet. We need to get his Despair 2. Bruh, maximum hurtage. I didn't even realize that when I started playing this game. I just knew they were bad endings, but they really said, yeah, you want some hurt in you? Okay. Oh, don't play that's copyrighted. Yeah, so many secret endings. There is another Atome that I definitely played like that when I first started streaming on Twitch like 4 years ago. And there's like a route order so you can slowly unlock the story and it makes sense. And I played through it, like after you finish the 3 main guys, there's 2 other routes. And then there is a secret ending, then an extra ending, and they're all hurt too. All right, 2 main common bad endings for Mathis' route, 3 endings for Mathis, 6. I'm sorry, what do you mean 6 endings for Lucas? Oh my god. What do you mean there's 6 endings for one of the love interests? How bad does it get? Jesus Christ. Okay, talk to him about the mirror, about to pick up their diary, disagree, go out in the field. I'm a bit relieved, hold his hand, force him to stop, I'm relieved. Is this the second game? Best Embrace, Inexplicable Death, Our Love Story. Is that the one? Go out into the garden. I remember Oz Mafia drove me nuts trying to complete it to 100%. Oh my god, I hadn't even tried Oz Mafia, but I heard that one's really good, but it can be really complicated for all the different endings. I don't think I have it in me for that one, and I'm trying to figure out this one for the endings. I at least want to get a second ending, because that's what I need before I can go to the other guys. Is this the old one? Despair and... Okay, we got the Deliverer's ending. That's what we just did. We cannot get Salvation End yet. Salvation End, that'll be later. Common route, Inexplicable Death, common route to Death's Embrace. Huh. This game, bro. I swear, these walkthroughs feel like I'm looking at so many different math equations trying to figure out the right way to do this. It's good, but trying to get all the CGs is painful. Bro, when you play a game and then you notice you're missing like 1 or 2 CGs and you're trying to figure out where the hell it is. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me just read through this walkthrough real quick to make sure I'm doing this properly. So I might have to go through once more. I might have to go straight to the common route, actually, to get all this. Alright, create save file. Hold on, make sure. Give me a Despair and a Story of Love and Hate. Okay, so we need to get that end first. We have to load save file 1. Where would that be? That's common route save. Right here. I'm relieved. Did I get it? Hold on. I don't even know if I actually got it or not. Oh shit. Cause I think I skipped. Seamless. Hold on. I think I might have actually missed it. Oh shit. Endings. True Feelings. That's Running Away in Vain. Okay, that's a different ending. So I still need a Story of Love and Hate. I don't have a reason to cry. I'm relieved. How does this one work? Okay, so it's like that. So low save file 1 and then you look cute. Bro, these are actually kind of confusing. Alright, so what is that? Running Away in Vain. Is that a bad ending? Oh, Death's Embrace is a different CG, though. Oh my god, these walkthroughs are actually kind of confusing. Hold on, common route. Okay. So there's different saves. We're not gonna do the common route. Bro, like I'm trying to make heads and tails of these. Like it looks straightforward, but when I actually try and do these walkthroughs, I completely mess them up. Like when I streamed Paradox Paradigm, I was struggling with the walkthrough after I got my first ending. Alright, save file 2. So you save it, I'm relieved, and then you save here. Then load save file 1, and then you click the Q. Okay, hold on. So that the I'm relieved part. Hold on. Let's try. Let's try. We're gonna load a scene. I think I get it. If I say, did I get it? Create save file here. I don't have a reason to cry. Okay. I don't think it gave me that option last time? Question mark? Hold on. Okay, so we did those options when we went through. And then I'm relieved. Keep it simple. Flower thing equals good choice. Nothing equals bad choice. Yeah, but I'm trying to specifically get a certain bad choice. And the way these work is like only like 2 options and certain choices get you that certain bad ending. Or just go blinded, then go back to it. That might be what I have to do. You see. Okay, we need that ending. It says low. Oh, is that different? Wait, hold on. Maybe I got it. Oh, hold on. I think I might have it. Hold on. I think I got it. I might have it. Hold on. We're gonna go with I'm relieved. And then I think I know how to get it. Yeah, I think I figured it out. Hold on. We already did that, so we're gonna skip to the next option, please. Don't jump to no ending. I think I figured it out. Yeah, I think I know which choice I have to do. Then I'll get that second ending that I need. Then I'll have to start off the other guy's routes, but that'll be a separate stream. I see a status in the menu, so I think it's a love bar. Yeah, there is a love / affection bar in this game with the choices I make. So hopefully this will work out. If I read this correctly, my next choice should give me that second despair ending for his route. What do you mean? Why did this go? Oh my god. Okay, hold on. So why does it do that? Okay, we're gonna play through kind of manually then. Because it should have gone to the next one, because there is a next part. Okay. So I'm just gonna do this manually. And we're just gonna see what happens. Because it did that last time. What is it? Why? Okay. I mean, affection bar, love bar, same thing, honestly. Okay, we're gonna... Okay, I can't stop it. Okay. We're just gonna go through. And I remember that scene, us writing our book together. I'm trying to figure out. What is that? Is that us talking to Mother? I think it is. Yeah, okay. So I'm trying to figure out, why did just go to an ending? Her son's following her path. Yeah, we learned about the family. Oh, right! I'm just remembering now. Mathis's memories about his parents being abusive were all fake too. So that's why in this scene we're so confused why Mother was speaking so highly about them being great people. Okay, and we found the book and him saying some nice things to us. Yeah, and then we figure out the book that we got is the same book that we're currently writing. And that's how the whole mystery... Okay, we're at Mathis. Perhaps I should fall in love with her again as my new self. Oh! Here! I don't think I played through this. Did I? Okay, so now going back through this, once I know how everything actually is, there are moments where it kind of has like a staticky type of filter over everything, and it always confused me. Okay, we go back to the Institute. Here's the other pretty men. Alright, is that when someone stole some files? Cian, we love him too! Oh, just listen to his voice. Okay. Yeah, and he told us more about the relivers and the cloning bodies and stuff like that. Alright. Let me see. Alright, we definitely did all that before. To make sure. The driver. Right! Okay. And we saw the driver, and he drove just like Mathis, and that's how you can make the connection slightly. How all the memories and personalities that Mathis had came from other people. Just trying to see. Okay, yeah. That's him fighting. The voice is everywhere. Yeah, what was his voice actor? Yoshimasu Hosoya? Bro, his voice, deep ass voice, they got him everywhere. Alright, and that's when he fought Baro. Is that the... That's the second Baro? Okay. Trying to see here. Oh yeah, and then you talked about how he didn't kill. Right. Okay. This is when the serial killer Barreau is like, I didn't kill your brother, and that should have been another hint to me, because there's no reason Barreau would lie, honestly. Ooh, and there's the glitching too. And then there's the different personalities and memories clashing inside Mathis's head. Yeah, Barreau just said peace and walked away. Or ran away, I guess. Yep. And then we have all these people like, we don't remember Camille having a younger brother who should have been Mathis. Yeah, and that's when we started being actually suspicious in game of him. Wait! Okay, I was gonna say. Okay. Is that the... That's not me, right? Okay, no, I'm still alive. I'm still alive, right? He forced me to follow him with his knife into this mansion. Yeah, okay. And this is when John reveals himself as Camille. And that's when we actually get into the lab. Okay. Okay, so how does this end? Yeah, and that's when he wakes up and realizes his whole life has been a lie. He's not even a real human. He's a homunculus. Then basically everyone that some people that we've been interacting with are the memories that Mathis has. Like, that's diabolical. All right, Sam telling us his whole plan. Try to make sure I do not miss. Yep. Very satisfied, yeah. Yup. When he figures out the novel he thought he was happily writing wasn't actually his own. Yep. Okay. Let me just do it this way real quick. Where's the... Is that how that ends? No, okay. Now we have Mathis's pose. Okay. I think I did all that. Yes, the different books. It's him going about the drift. Is this a drifter? Yeah. Deliverer, that's who it is. And that's how he met Rosalie. And then she ended up dying. And now he wants to bring her back to life. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm... Despite Camille being a horrible person, his story with Rosalie is tragic as hell. Like, he's a noble. She's like... I think she was a prostitute. And then he decided that he wanted to marry her. He was truly in love with her. She was pregnant with their child. And like, I think the day before their wedding, she was murdered. So understandable why he is doing all of this. But I still hate him for what he did with Mathis. Like, if this is a separate game and Camille was like the love interest or I follow his journey, I'll be rooting for him like crazy. But because he's hurting my baby girl Mathis, I do not like him. That's the funny part. They actually really wrote Camille pretty good. And he's the one who found her dead body. Yeah, and it was another prostitute who killed Rosalie out of jealousy. like lost his soon-to-be wife and soon-to-be child all in the same night and actually saw their body.
ローザ、俺たち明日結婚式なの。君がいなきゃお腹にいる子供の名前。
Yeah, that one actually did hurt. Alright, now it's my pove again.
これが俺。勝負。
Alright, and just him talking about everything he did. The way I'm looking at like 5 different walkthroughs for this man's route.
俺を倒してマティスを実験体から解放してみせる。やってみても構わないけど。
Oh yeah, that's when we figure out.
こいつは所詮は元素人の俺がゼロから生み出したホムンクルス。
But he basically has to do maintenance on Mathis every single night to keep him alive. So if we kill Camille, there's a high chance we can't save Mathis in the end.
現に今も遺伝子が齟齬に気づき始めて頻繁に脳が崩壊を起こしかけてるから。俺が毎晩最新の記憶をダウンロードしてやることでごまかし、どうにか生きながらえてるんだ。マティスが少しでも長く生きるためには。
The spirit. Oh, wait, I think I might have found a proper walkthrough for his ending.
お兄様であるこの俺の実験動物であり続けるしか他に選択肢はないんだよ。
That's spare 1. We need to spare 2. That's a common ending. Ooh, I think I found it. I might have to go back to the very beginning for it. We're gonna save right here. I love these games, but they're so complicated. Okay, let me see. If I start at the prologue, there are no choices. Then Lucas, okay. So let's load. We will try this way. If not, I'll just try it again later. Yeah, this game is dark as hell. Okay, so we're gonna start from the very beginning and hopefully this will work out. So let me try this one walkthrough. We're on the common route. The correct thing is understood here. And then when we think about it more, what's it? Yes, let's jump. I think this one is a bit easier to follow through. Ugh. At least I'm getting something done in my Otome backlog. I have so many games. I have at least 20 plus Otomes I've bought and never had time to play. I'm just collecting them at this point. Okay. Skip through. Skip through. Don't play the opening. Oh no. Well. It's just gonna play the opening, unfortunately. Oh bro, the discounts on these games are ridiculous. I see some good ones, like when Nintendo has a sale, I'm like, let me get that while it's cheap, and then never touches. Like, I'm trying to play one off stream and then one on stream, but it takes forever. Because right now, I'm just reading reverse harem novels at this point. Okay. So 2. Okay. Please figure this out properly. Oh yeah, we're gonna go to the next selection, please. Alright, and the right one is think about it more. Okay. We're gonna skip again. Alright, so I did it right here. So we do want to help her. I'm just sad about the gold coin for the Nintendo shop. It was like my way getting you. Oh, I didn't even know they discontinued the gold coin. It's been a while since I bought a Nintendo game. Oh shit, I think I had a few coins, but I guess no more. They're gone now. Ooh, okay. Oh no, not that. So I did a different one. So we're gonna save just in case. Not here. Go up. Yes. Okay. So this choice is different. I did not do this one. Do I really have the right to be your friend, Eves? Oh, someone Saito. Eve's friendly voice was melting away the fear and guilt in my heart. Before I knew it, I naturally reached out to give him a handshake. Right. You too, Eves. Alright then. I will. It seemed to ignite a spark in him. The brightness that grew inside Eves came forth and lit up his smile. Alright. We're gonna skip. So I got that one. I did not do that choice last time. So I do have a few more. Then we get the selection for Mathis's route. Okay. So this is, we definitely talked to him. We're gonna skip that since I already did that option. Then we're gonna ask about the murders. That'll be a Mathis save one, right? Oh, we do both. Gotcha. Skip that. Ooh, I didn't do this option last time. We're gonna save. Forgot how important the common routes actually are in these games. It can't be helped, especially considering your connection to him. Most of all, everything you did was because of how much you love your brother. At the very least, I don't think you were thinking about yourself. Lucas had been told about what happened last night, and looked into Mathis's eyes. Despite only meeting him for the first time, he spoke in a calm, firm voice.
話を聞く限り、ブローを相手にイブ君たちは相当不利な状況だったようです。君が手を出さなくても、最終的には逃していたはずでは。
Doctors look so sus too. The doctor, Capuchin, as far as I know, not really sus. I think we'll see him more in Lucas's route.
でもそれで僕の行動が正当化されるわけじゃ。
ええ。ですが、君はまだ子供。それもリライバーではない純粋な。経験も知識も何もかもが不足している。未熟さゆえに単慮な行動をしてしまってもおかしくない。
Lucas was consoling him, while at the same time reprimanding him.
君は悪いことをしたのではなく、失敗してしまっただけです。心から悔い改めれば、きっと神もお許しになられる。ですのでイブ君たちには邪魔をしたことではなく、突然の乱入で驚かせてしまったことを詫びましょうね。
Mathis seemed to be bewildered by Lucas's gentle reproach.
はい。
With the lore and on an island, yeah, I'm suspecting everyone. Yeah, it's understandable. If it's not the love interest, you don't really trust everyone around you. Considering how I trusted John for so long and he betrayed us. Seeing him agree, my former teacher then looked at me.
どちらかというと、謝罪が必要なのは彼女に対してでは。
Mathis's beautiful eyes looked at the ends of my golden hair. His pain expression seemed to be holding back tears again. He managed to succeed in doing so, slowly bowing to me.
昨晩は助けてくれてありがとうございました。なのに乱暴に振り払ったり、僕のせいで髪。
It's fine, hair can grow back. Don't worry about it. Only a little got cut off. My hair will grow back eventually. I should be the one to apologize for saying what I did back then, even though I knew what you were going through.
いいえ、あなたの言葉は。
Mathis gave a weak smile.
兄さんの仇を殺すことは
Mm-mm.
初めてないですし、
He's not your real brother.
また奴を前にしたら冷静さを失ってしまうかもしれません。でもあなたたちと同盟を組んでいる以上は、その暴走にあなたたちを巻き込むようなことはしないと。
Is that building up to the end?
そう
I don't trust that now.
おや、だって一緒にと 約束しましたもんね。
Mathis.
ってごめんなさい。返事も聞かないまま勝手に話を進めて。女性にとって髪の毛はとても大事なものだとそう聞いていますし、僕ができることなら何でもします。
Bro, what do you mean pay for my hair?
慰謝料はおいくらですか？
Really, it's not as bad as you think. I appreciate the thought though. I refused his offer, feeling a bit relieved. When he was facing Barreau before, he had a much different personality, but now, this is the same Mathis who was afraid of the rumors about me as death. The same Mathis who, despite ignoring the rumor, didn't push me out of his home. I wanted to return the sentiment in kind. I admit, Monsieur Claude, I'm only tagging along with Adolphe and the others. I promise I'm probably not capable of helping much, let alone even knowing how I could possibly help, but if you don't mind, I'd like to work together to help however I can.
はい。あ、それと、今後は僕のこと普通に呼んでください。さん付けで呼ばれるような人間じゃありませんし、あなたの方が年上ですから。何よりその距離感があって少し寂しい。
You see how precious he is. Why would they give him so much trauma? Really? Then, if you're sure, Mathis.
はい、ぜひそれで。友達ができたみたいで嬉しいです。
The other two looked on at our awkward exchange.
礼儀正しい。
Now, every time I see John/Camille's face, I get so irrationally angry knowing what he did. Bro, forget you. I don't even want to see you talk. Okay. And then it is... We help pick up her diary. I did that before. We're gonna skip that. Alright, that's how we get Cian. We disagree. Thank you very much. Question mark. Go out into the garden. Then we'll officially start Mathis's route. You're selfish. Okay, so there are points to get his affection up. Even if I get his affection up, the good ending won't unlock yet. So it's like, maybe he sacrifices himself to save me? I think that's what it might be for that other despair ending. Like, if I'm still alive, it's a good thing, but if he sacrificed his life for me to be alive, then that makes it a bad ending. A good ending is only when everyone is alive and happy and healthy. Alright, I already did that one. Thank God. Bro, also that's another thing that makes streaming these kind of difficult. I want to do like my first playthrough of me not looking at a walkthrough, just my actual choices. But then when I go back to try and get the other endings, it takes a while to go through everything. Alright. And then we asked about the food supplies. Thank God, I did that before. Alright, then we go out into the garden. Then officially, we'll start his route. Should be after this, when it has us choosing. My cat is sleeping on one of my shelves behind me, and the way he's sleeping is so funny. Like, he tilts his head in this really weird direction, and it just looks like he's hurting his neck, but that's how he sleeps all the time, so I'm assuming it's fine. Price! Price! Oh yeah. He's knocked out. He is not paying attention. Okay. And here we have the actually going to the routes. So we're gonna firstly start Mathis once more. Yeah, so we're gonna start his story. Okay. And hopefully this will work out. Alright, so I think all of these are just affection up. Oh, I did that first! Hell yeah! So we can just skip that. I wonder which one I didn't do properly. I think it's mostly the common route. A bit relieved. So obviously when I go through the common route again, I have to do certain choices for the other guys. I wonder if I would want to do that on stream or off stream, but it might be a separate choice I've never done before. All right, we hold his hand. That's what I did. Let me skip that. All right. And then we should be around chapter 3 of his route. I'll check the flow chart. I'll save here and then check the flow chart. Force him to stop. Yeah, okay, so let me save actually. I'm gonna get rid of some of these saves later once I do the other guys. Now let's check status real quick. Yeah, we're just on his. Flowchart. Where are we at? We're here in his route? Okay. We still got a bit of ways to go towards the ending. But we did get that's the first bad endings. Ah, gotcha. Okay, so that's the branching out point. So we got the first one. We just need to get the second one, and we should be good. So we do force him to stop. And then I'm relieved. We should be getting close, actually. First in, so we save at the I'm relieved part. I think I figured out how this works. Yeah. So I think this is the part I saved at for his other ending, but it should be fine. Yep, skip. Same with my senior dog. I would worry sometimes, but he would be fine. Right? There is sometimes if I'm far away, it doesn't look like he's like breathing or he won't wake up if I call him, and I get so worried. Like he's only 9, so he's not old in cat years, but he's getting up there. All right, let me see. Do I want to keep on going? I think I'll... Where are we at in the flowchart? Hold on. Haha! Okay, we did it. We got to the other side. We did not get this before in the ending. Okay, so we are officially, I think, at the new portion of this game. So we're gonna keep on going. I understood well enough what Mathis was trying to say. Considering what Camille said, I couldn't deny that it made sense, but... Really? Were the feelings Mathis had for me really manufactured all along? And we think about everything. His embarrassed look. The courage he displayed. His tears. They were all artificial? No. That can't be true. No matter how hard Mathis tried to deny his existence. I can't do that. My heart was telling me to push back. The pulse that existed in his chest was without a doubt his very own. I don't want to force myself to fall in love with someone besides you. So please don't give up. I want you to live. Is that such a cruel thing for me to wish? I moved closer to him and held his hand. It was terribly cold. His body wasn't very warm to begin with, but I could tell it was worse now. I gently led both of his hands to my cheeks. I placed his hands over my cheeks so I could share my warmth with him. You gotta accept this love. Do not run away from me. I cradled his hands with mine so that he couldn't move them away. The memories you have and the emotions that you were born from, they may not be yours, but what about the memories and emotions after you met death? And all the memories that you inherited? Has there been any other woman capable of spreading misfortune like me?
なのわけないじゃないですか。
I've brought misfortune to so many people as death, so I used to think, if only it were someone else's fault, or if only it happened so far away that no one would blame me. I wish for things that will let me shift the responsibility elsewhere.
他人のことばかりを考えて、自分が損していることにも気づかない。こんな優しい死神なんて。
If that's the case, then your opinion of me is a unique part of your memory that didn't come from anyone else's memories. If I could somehow stop him from clinging to the word fake, I would say whatever I needed to. Was there ever a person who wrote a story with death? Was there ever a person who confessed his feelings to her so lovingly? I doubt you can find anyone who has, even if you looked all over the world. Mathis's expression twisted into a frown.
その絆の証である小説だって僕がクロード夫人から奪ったものだ。
Then we can rewrite the story. This time, you and I can be the characters who confess their love. If we do that, it's proof that the memories you share with death are those you can call your own. Ah, CG! Not him crying beautifully.
無理だよ、書けない。だって僕はこれからあなたのことも覚えていない別の人間になるんだから。
Memories entered for the mark on his neck. They slowly encroached upon his mind, with flights gradually spreading across his body.
僕だってそんなこと本当は分かってる。優しい死神であるこの温かい感情だけは他の誰にも存在しない。僕自身のオリジナルだって。いやだ。嫌だよ。あなたを忘れたくない。あなたを愛した今の自分を。
Oh, I gotta get in the mood for this.
たくない。見えない明日を迎えることがこんなにも怖いんだ。
I hugged him with all my might as he sought salvation. I'm sorry, but I don't want to lose a future where we can be together. Because you've cherished the memories you've made with death. And I love you. There. I said it. All this time, I told myself that I didn't have the right to say it. The most precious, fleeting emotion in the world. I courted him with my feelings, despite knowing that he feared losing any more.
あなたはこんな継ぎはぎだらけの細ましい実験で作られた僕が怖くないの。人間でも リライバーでもないんだよ。
That doesn't matter to me. Whatever your past was, I love you for who you are now.
じゃあ頑張るよ。
Huh?
ほら、カミーユだって言っていたじゃないか。愛を持続できるように頑張ってって。
Understanding his meaning, my expression stiffened. I then embraced him, and Mathis held me tightly in return this time. A hug so strong that it seemed he wanted me to remember his warmth.
僕は明日から別の人間としての生を繰り返す。今のやりとりやあなたとの思い出、いやあなたの顔や名前そのものさえ忘れてしまうはず。
Perhaps his personality was fading again, as he didn't speak the name he was soon to forget.
それでも頑張るよ。生まれ変わるたびあなたへ恋する自分を作れるように。だからあなたも僕がどんな人間になっても愛されるって信じてくれる？
He was shaking horribly. His voice was frail and weak. Still, he was showing determination stronger than anyone in the world. His voice, his smile. Those were enough for me to trust him. I responded, not with words, but a kiss. And he's gonna forget it all. Carefully, yet firmly. A kiss that I could only give to Mathis. We savored the moment so that neither of us would ever forget. Okay, can you just give me the ending? Don't give me an extra scene of him forgetting. A simple kiss. The first and last kiss that I would share with Mathis Claude. Okay, just give me ending. I don't want an extra scene of him forgetting. The extra despair. He couldn't just end it up there.
Yo, ohayo-san, Mathis Claude.
Oh, fuck you.
新しいお前の目覚めを俺は心よく歓迎するよ。
Okay, end it there. Don't even show him. Don't even show him. Violence. What? What? Oh, right, the emotions he's gonna give him. This man was someone unreasonable, constantly spitting upon the weak when he was in a bad mood. Oh my god, no! I didn't even think about the different personalities he would put in Mathis. There's no shot. We had this wonderful heart-to-heart with him, and then Camille inputs this horrible-ass personality inside him. How are you supposed to live on your days like that? Seeing the man you love just act differently every single day. There's nothing of him from before is still in there. Is he Oh my god. He slammed the hilt of his knife right into my temple. I fell to the floor with thin lines of blood spilling down my face. I tried to speak to him the moment he woke up, but he was already irritated with me. It was the only reason he needed to resort to violence. Anytime he felt displeasure, it seemed to grow in his hands before he struck me. He punched, kicked, and stomped on me. Can we get this day over with? The only reason he didn't use the knife in his hand to kill me was because he must have known he was under the control of the man with the camera in his hand. Leaning— That's not Camille sitting there with a damn camera.
なんだよその目。
何が言いたい？俺をバカにしているのか？
When his knife broke, he used his fists. He did what he could to vent his frustrations on me, just stopping short of going too far. The violence stopped. It seemed like he punched me so hard that the skin on his knuckles peeled. I somehow managed to stand, then slowly walked toward him as he still fumed with anger. Using a piece of fabric torn from my skirt, I wrapped his wounded hand. After all this time, it just hurts because she's not giving up on him despite the different personalities that are trying to hurt her. Bandaging you. Make every personality fall for you? She might try and do that, honestly. I don't think I would have it in me to do that myself. Your hands are special. You need them to write your novel. We can't take any chances. He raised his other hand to swing down on me for speaking nonsense, but... Seeing that I wasn't cowering or trying to run, he lowered his fist in confusion. Is it actually working? He continued to use violence against me over trivial matters as the day went on, and I had no peace until the night was over. But it felt as if his strength was weakening little by little. Oh. You thought you had a childhood. Bro, you're born in a test tube. We were just a few minutes away from today's version of him falling into a deep sleep. Did we actually get through to him? Should I not have worried? He shook his head quietly. What? It actually worked? What the fuck? Oh my god. That's great to hear. And with that, he closed his eyes. I quietly said goodnight to today's Mathis as he drifted off. Camille, you just ruined a great moment.
滑り出しは好調。よくあんな激しい男を相手に愛してるを引き出せたな。っていうか、もっと泣きわめいて嫌がるかと思ってたよ。
Ooh, haha! We gotta save. We save, 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 save. And it'll be, I don't have a reason to cry. Last one. After all, I already made my decision that I would stay by his side no matter what.
そういうのってダメな男を助長させると思うけど。
As long as he tells me that he loves me before he goes, I can love Mathis no matter his personality. I assume you want to capture utter despair on the camera of yours. Too bad.
その強がりもいつまで持つかな。
Girl, how much do you have in you to keep this up?
じゃあ次のマティスがどんな人間か夜明けを楽しみにしててくれよ。
Not angry and abusive, please. That would be wonderful. After Camille left, with my whole body aching from the pain, I brushed away Mathis's hair from his cheek. He looked so at peace that it was hard to believe what he did earlier. Thank you for doing your best like you promised. I was very happy to hear your rough side tell me that you love me. I gently kissed him on the eyelids to thank him for going to sleep by his side. Stop! End it! Stop showing me different personalities! Okay, so next is self-protection. Does that mean he's just gonna be guarded, like he doesn't trust anyone? This person. This man was a despicable coward. I'm sorry? The woman Camille dragged here screaming as she was slaughtered. Holding her down and splitting her belly with a huge knife was not the deliverer Camille, but rather... Oh, we got a psycho Mathis right now. That type of personality? Ain't no way. Camille, you're a fucking bitch for this one. Mathis was trying to get on Camille's good side. The memory he possessed was from a merchant in Chetus who lived in the shadows of those stronger than him. He willfully deceived and abused others for his own sake, and flattered those in power. He stole money from many people to donate to the Institute. Girl, I wanted to save the woman, but Camille had me bound with rope, preventing me from moving. Am I just... What am I supposed to do? All I could do was watch the woman die, as Mathis looked on with a servile smile toward Camille. Okay. I can definitely see the self-preservation and how much of a coward he is. As long as he is alive, he doesn't care of who he has to get rid of and follow orders. There's a vial in the cabinet over there. It's not medicine, but it's a special concoction that can make you feel better. If you feel like vomiting, drinking that would settle your stomach. Once Camille lets me out of these ropes, I'll have the body taken care of. Girl, she is willing to move the body. Yeah, MC in this game is so much stronger than me. Like, after the first abusive guy, I would be done. Like, Yes, I saw what you did. I also saw you frowning to the point of tears. You kept your eyes on the woman that you killed to the very end. And we actually worked.
恋に落ちるとは思わなかった。せいぜいあいつの機嫌を損ねて殺されないよう気をつけろ。惚れた女が早死にするのはさすがの私も忍びない。
I understand. And with that, he fell asleep with a different expression than before.
今回の実験成功。けどあんたも大概我慢強いね。俺、あんな自分本位な奴が身近にいたら、出会って数秒で殴る自信があるわ。
I guess that's the difference between us two then? If he irritated you so much, you shouldn't have downloaded his memory. Things would be fine. No matter what anyone said about me, the results wouldn't change. Can you just end it, please? Another personality, this time strict. And then, oh, okay, fast forward, thank you, gloomy. Contemptuous. A variety of personalities and memories were downloaded into his brain. Some ended up harming me for no real reason. Regardless, each night, before he went to sleep, he said,
不思議だね。で、苦しいまでに愛してる。
And each time, I sent him off with a smile. The experiments continue to lead successful results, but... Are you pissed off? What do you want, dude? For some reason, Camille seemed irritated with each passing experiment. Isn't that what you wanted? Why are you pissed off? You're torturing us at this point. Not his pulse. Stop. No. What does Camille have to say? Okay, Camille. Can you just end it? Can you just end my misery? Things are moving along as well as they could have. Then why are you mad? I was happy to know that my reunion with Rosalie would happen sooner than expected. That said, I was so damn irritated seeing the two of them together. Are you jealous? I had been reluctant to take pictures of them, instead throwing the camera down onto the sofa pretty much every day. How many days had passed since I last took pictures of them confessing their love each night? They were whispering their love to each other every day while I was still longing for Rosalie. And that's not our fault. Was that why I was irritated? No. That was close, but not quite. What'd I do? I didn't know why. I didn't even want to think about it. Bro, can you end it? Can you just... Please. End my suffering. Dawn broke. Hours passed, and night came again. Nothing was unusual about the time, but... I wasn't sure how many days had passed by now. How long have you been down here? What does that mean, last? What are you gonna do after? As usual, Camille came into his laboratory to download a new memory into Mathis. I don't trust this. What memory is he downloading? I somehow got up as Mathis continued to sleep. I hardly slept all night because he kept kicking me in the back. The many love stories I had played out with Mathis were taking their toll. My body ached, and I was tired beyond belief. Which is probably why Camille could tell that I was at my limit. Still. Wait. What do you mean by last? I thought you needed to continue downloading memories into Mathis to keep him alive.
おいおい、忘れてもらっちゃ困る。マティスはあくまで実験体なんだぜ。必要な成果が得られたら用済みに決まってるだろう。
Ooh, didn't think about that one.
二人が毎日毎日愛を育んでくれるおかげで人工的な記憶から確実に恋愛感情を引き出せることが判明した。
But how do you know it's gonna work with Rosalie? That's the thing. They're two separate people. And Mathis isn't even a real human.
だからこれ以上実験を行う必要はない。
definitely jealous and yearning so much for that he definitely hates how our love is still being affirmed every day despite Mathis being a completely new person. But that's not right. He did say he would continue to download memories, but he didn't say that he would do it forever. Why hadn't I thought of this possibility? I was probably turning my eyes away from the horrible thought all this time. Or perhaps I had hoped deep down that he would keep his word. What a fool I was. Still, if I didn't do something, Mathis would really disappear. I couldn't let that happen. Ever. Please. Please don't let Mathis die. I don't care what he might become, as long as he's by my side. I was so useless. The only thing I could do was bow my head with a desperate hope that he would listen. I somehow held back tears from how pathetic I was. Camille's eyes narrowed a bit, as if something I said caught his attention. No, wait, hold on.
最後の実験にふさわしい素晴らしい覚悟の表れだ。
What personality is going to be the last one? Camille gave an eerie smile, then turned on the switch to the device connected to Mathis. What are we doing? I hadn't heard him scream like this before. What are you doing? That's definitely different, right? Mathis? I rushed toward him and tried to remove his shackles to no avail.
大丈夫。心配しなくてもすぐ終わるって。
He continued.
今までとは比べ物にならないくらい複雑で重い記憶をダウンロードしてるから。マティスの脳にかかる負荷は相当なものになってる。せいぜい目覚める前に死なないよう手でも握ってやっててくれ。
Camille glanced at me for a moment. He then let out a heavy sigh. Then, he moved away from Mathis and looked at me more fully. His expression of ridicule and casual manner of speech disappeared as he looked at me seriously.
それじゃあ、俺と最後の実験と行こうか。
Wait a minute.
愛に一途な
No.
死神さん。
Please, let's not.
今ダウンロードしているのは
Who?
女性を痛めつける快楽に目覚め目的もなく何人もの殺害してきた。殺人鬼と名乗ることすらおこがましい。俺から見ても愚か極まりないクズの中のクズの記憶。深い愛と真逆の位置にある感情を持ってしまった記憶を乗り越え
What do you mean?
再度あんたに恋することができたな。
That's gonna be rough.
マティスは実験体として最高の結果を出したことになる。人工的な記憶を持ってなお愛を失わないホムンクルス。俺を愛するロザリーを蘇らせるための研究の完成だ。
He was completely mad. Once again, I was reminded of this. He spoke of inhumane things as though they were nothing. He was more mad than a murderer. Well... The device stopped, and Mathis gave a small groan.
恋人同士で過ごす最後の夜だ。邪魔者はここで退散するかね。せいぜい死なないように頑張れよ。
Will you let me
も
go?
し最後まで生き延びることができたら。 実験成功のお祝いとしてマティスのホモピースをもう一体
You'll send me a replacement? Oh my god, thank you. That's so kind of you. Oh my god. Camille removed the tubes, connected to Mathis, then left the lab. How are you gonna survive this new personality? With him gone, I quickly crouched next to Mathis and touched him gently. He downloaded memories of a killer, which meant the personality that was inside him would be the worst so far. It also meant that I can only imagine what would happen when Mathis woke up. Would he still be the Mathis I knew? I had heard him scream many times, but I couldn't get the most recent one out of my mind. Perhaps this time, he finally lost any memory he had of me. Just as that thought came to mind. Nope. Already. I'm already backing out. Nope, already backing out. Let's not. His sleepy eyes caught sight of me. But Mathis' expression remained vague. He was staring at me in a daze. Mathis? No, let's say that from the other side of the room, please. I spoke his name, wondering if his mind was elsewhere. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I expected. The next moment, I was slammed onto the floor. It took some time for me to realize that he had punched me. Ugh! Don't make Mathis say this! Girl, I think it's over. Bro, if we really can get him to say he loves us sincerely after all of this, we are a miracle worker. His voice was filled with an excited madness. I tried my best to escape, but it was too late. Oh wait! Punching and stabbing are two different things. I wasn't expecting to get stabbed. We're actually dead at this point. There is no recovery. Camille is not going to save us. Pain surged through my right leg. He had picked up a nearby knife and drove it into my leg, cutting a tendon. By the time my brain recognized the pain as reality, I was already unable to move my leg. Oh god.
いい声で泣いてくれるな。でもまだまだ物足りない。
Nope. What did you do now? My agonized cry rang louder as he stepped on my injured leg. He then played with the knife in his hand, before stabbing me multiple times all over. Oh my god, can you just put me out of my misery? Red blood spurted out of my skin. I could feel my consciousness slowly starting to fade.
すごい声。リライバーになれば体の傷はすべて消えるんだし、そんな大げさに怯えなくても。
Bro, that's actually kind of sick. He kills someone if they have the technology to be a reliver, if they have like the contract and their memories uploaded. Because when you upload the memories, they will forget the whole experiment of them being stabbed to death. That is actually wild. He gets away scot-free. I screamed and struggled, dragging myself across the floor with shaking arms. I tried to get myself to the door, but seeing me pathetically crawl away.
逃げるの？いいよ。俺、逃げ惑う相手を追い詰めて殺すのも。
I'll be dead by then, right? How many times has he stabbed us? Like, she'd be bleeding out, slowly losing consciousness. I somehow dragged myself toward the exit, my bloody leg leaving a trail behind me. The ruthless man knew he was in control. I turned around to see him walking towards me slowly, with a malevolent smile. I didn't see Mathis in his eyes. I continued my best to escape him as he gripped the knife in his hand. I needed to get away. I needed to run. I couldn't run. No! Why does he look hot though? No, damn it. I'm so mad. He looks gorgeous in the CG. My face, my arms, my legs, my shoulders. Wounds all over my body released streams of blood that soaked me through. My vision was starting to blur. Bro, kudos to his voice actor, Awasaki. Bro is going crazy with this. Are you projecting here? Is that why you hate women? Jesus, bro, I didn't do shit like that. No wonder it's called Despair Endings. Yeah, these hit hard so good. It's like the good ending. Like, the despair is so good, I just want to cry in the shower after all of this. He grabbed my neck and slowly dug his thumbs into my veins, strangling me to death. Ah, I can't. Can I get a break, please? Hold on. Oh, we're good. Okay. I thought my Wi-Fi cut out. We're good. At this rate, he was strangling me to death before finishing me off with his knife. The pressure on my veins throbbed with pain, as did my brain. My consciousness plummeted into the depths of darkness. The man shouting slowly moved away from me. I can't die now. I don't want to die. I tried to resist death. I haven't heard from Mathis. I haven't heard his words of love yet. He made me a promise. I trusted that he would say he loved me, no matter what happened. I forced open my eyes, using the strength of my emotions. He probably thought I was going to give up and die. Oh, you didn't expect that, did you, buddy? Our eyes met by coincidence. Huh? What happened? What are we doing? A teardrop rolled down my cheek from above. He's actually crying? The warm teardrop ran down my cheek and blended with the blood below. Is Mathis actually getting through? Huh?
情に全てが塗りつぶされて何も見えないんだ。
Wait. That was from the book Mathis gave me. A poem of love from a faraway land. The fact he was mumbling the poem meant... Mathis? I called his name with all my might as he continued to cry. He's still in there. You may not see me, but you can feel me. I'm holding your hand. So it's your turn. It's your turn to do your best, like we promised. He heard my strained voice. The man above me nodded as the person I loved. He didn't need to regain his sanity. Because each and every time Mathis awoke,
愛してるから死んでくれ。このまま僕はあなたの見えない世界で生きていたく。
just as we promised, he would do what he could to express his love through his given personality. Yes. Yes. Girl, I'll gladly die for you. I mean, I wouldn't, but alright. Say, Mathis, have you noticed? Each time you were born, I could recognize a part of you that never disappeared. I always sensed a little of that kindness of yours I fell in love with. I felt so much pain in our time together, but not once had I fallen to despair. You kept loving me over and over again. Thank you. Rather than the sharpness of a blade, he pointed at me. My eyes wouldn't move from the tear-stained face of my beloved. The blade I thought would hit me grazed my face and landed right— What? Mathis? I called his name. I mean, we're still bloodied and beat up like hell, but okay. The knife slipped from Mathis's hand in silence.
ごめん。やっぱり大切な君のことを殺したくなんかない。
Mathis, is that really you?
全部
What?
思い出した。今までずっとたった一人で耐えさせてしまって。
OG Mathis actually came back?
これからはもう惑わされない。ずっとそばにいるから。
Yes, let's... I did my best to give Mathis a firm hug for being able to regain his sense of self through his own willpower. Don't worry. You kept your promise the whole time, Mathis. I knew it. No matter where your memories come from, as long as our souls are bonded, we can create as many miracles as we want. Mathis, you did so well to endure everything. Thank you.
大切な人のために頑張るのは当たり前だろ。だって俺は君の愛する恋人なんだからさ。
The words came out in a gentle, chilling whisper. I didn't like that. Yeah. Mathis? Did you say the lover I've always wanted? Wait, the power of love might not be working here. Something's amiss. A cold shiver ran down my spine. I quickly let go of him instinctively.
どうしたの？俺たち 今さら恥ずかしがるような関係じゃないだろ。
The way he's talking is weird. His eyes were dark and muddled.
それとも久しぶりで緊張しているのかな。
Something was wrong. He's not talking to me at all. Before I could put up a fight, he quickly embraced me in his arms. No?
あの日からずっと君にもう一度会える日を
His voice too.
夢見てきたんだ。
It's a lot deeper than like OG Mathis. Something. Wait just a moment.
俺を愛するために蘇ってくれて
Oh!
本当にありがとう。
There's no shot. There's no shot Camille did that. Hold on. Do you really know who I am?
誰よりも
If he says the name, I think he's going to say, stop saying that you love me and look. He wasn't listening to me at all.
俺の
No!
愛しい二人
Camille, you bastard! They're still shot. Camille put him so... What? Oh my god, I'm so pissed. What do you mean? Nah, Camille needs to fucking die. There's no shot. That's the last personality he did. Oh my god. That makes total sense. When the guy was stabbing MC, the new personality, and he's talking about how prostitutes took away his mother, that he didn't mean mother. He switched up the memories because a prostitute did kill Rosalie, and that's why Camille started killing the prostitutes. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, I wasn't expecting that. Holy shit. Oh my god, okay. Okay. I found myself confronted by the bleak reality. I'm done. I want to cry by pillow. There's no trace of miracles, thoughts, or emotions. Every humane concept meant nothing in the face of memories that could be controlled with a flick of a switch. Camille, you bastard, and you do it! End it, please,
お
just...
めでとう。今日から
And this bastard decided to come down and talk to me?
死が二人を分かっても
Yeah, okay, whatever.
この暗い花園の中愛し合いながら
He damned us all!
永遠の時を生きてくれ。
Please, end it there. What do you mean a few months passed? What the hell happened afterward? As usual, I was spending my day in this cruel, mad world. It's not over!
よ、あんたも今日から正式にクロード家の一員だな。
What? Camille came into our room with a simple congratulation. His untruthful words didn't have the power to move my soul. Today was it? It's even worse. You make me marry this fake ass Mathis with your personality? What are the chances he'll put memories in us as Rosalie? I think he might to test it if it works out, but he'll definitely use the real Rosalie's body. I had been spending my days with him in the underground lavatory, satisfying his pangs for love. We've truly given up at this point. There's nothing else to do. I think Mathis is truly gone. Coming up to the surface like this once a month was like a gift. Camille made up the story that Mathis and I were rescued from Barreau and decided to live together. He reported to Mother and everyone else that all was well and waited for He's lying to everyone about our situation! God damn it, they don't know who he truly is either. It was then he announced I was marrying him. This news was spread to everyone who knew me so that no one would suspect something was wrong. Adolphe and the others were aware of my relationship with him, so despite being surprised, they accepted the news. Mother was disturbed, thinking that I was too young to marry. But in the end, she honored my choice and allowed me to marry. Mother, no! Mother, I'm in peril! Please save me! But there was one person who knew the truth and came to see me in secret to try and save me, but I apologized to him. Uncle? Uncle tried to save us? And turned my back on the hand of salvation he offered. Instead of a weak woman like me, so willing to kill her own sanity for the sake of maintaining someone else's. There had to be another, more suited to enter into a contract with the Watchmen of Death. Duh! Fuck this! Most of all, I couldn't simply turn my back on him.
Rosalie, もっとこっちに.
There's no shot. Oh my god. This actually hurts. This hurts so much more than what I was expecting. Bro, who the hell wrote this? I need to figure out who in Otome wrote this damn game. They wanted maximum despair. And we gotta call him Camille, not even his name. He kissed me gently the moment his warm fingers touched my chin. Our tongues caressed each other as the kiss weakened my power to think straight. And there's that damn song. His hand gently found its way under my dress and up my back.
Rosalie, どうして息を殺すんだ?
Aggressive?
いつもはもっと積極的だろ?
It's just that it feels a little ticklish. I'm sorry. It took everything I had to comply with his sexual advances. The lustful look in his eyes was not directed toward me. It contained the love he had for a woman with hair similar to mine. That's even worse. It's not even to us. He called me Rosalie and embraced me with love. I called him Camille and responded to him with love. I had gotten tirelessly used to the charade. The Mathis I loved is long gone. I knew that. But the reason I couldn't move away from him was he believed himself to be Camille because of the memories downloaded into his brain. He was urged to seek out his very own Rosalie. If I suddenly disappeared, or if I said or did anything that was contrary to what Rosalie would, he would no doubt be broken.
愛してる. Rosalie.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I love you too, Camille. Which was why I decided to love him blindly as his very own Rosalie, forever and ever. Okay, we're done, right? Can you give me the credits? What? Yes, let's roll the. Stop. A single man's soul was killed. A single woman's name was stolen. Their love was so horribly warped. It was too repulsive to be called love. I could see now. This was befitting of this cursed country. This was a story of love and hate. Okay, let's roll some credits. Come on, chop, let's roll some credits. Please, no more. I'm begging you, no more. Oh, thank God. Oh, I'm free. I'm free. Oh my God. Shit. Fuck. That actually hurt so much more than I expected. Okay, can I skip credits? I can't even skip credits. Oh my God, chat. Okay, chat, just give me like some time to recollect myself. What, scenario writer? Satomi Nakayama, why are you doing this to me? Oh my God. Why? Why am I here? Just to suffer? God, what are the other bad endings gonna be like? So I have to do those before I can get the good endings for all the guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. But that was so good, despite all the pain. It's like a good pain. Like, Jesus Christ, I want more. But I need a break, bro. I am not touching this for the rest of the month. We'll start another guy's route later. Makes me wonder how messed up the other... Right? Like, what are we doing for the other guys that'll match up to how horribly wrong this one went? Like, MC tried her best. She stuck to Mathis no matter what he did to her with all those personalities. But the very last one... Oh, fuck off! Oh my god. Not at the main screen. That hurts even more. Okay. Are we done? Are we done? And showing me this damn CG. Yeah, I don't know how the other guy's despair ending is gonna work out, but I look forward to it, and I'm also not looking forward to it, because I know it's just gonna beat my ass, but oh my god. Alright, we finally got 2 of the bad endings from Mathis's route. We can move on to our next guy. It would be Cian, because I think he is next in the route order. So we have to get his 2 despair endings, then we'll go to Lucas. Oh my god. Yeah, it's gonna be a while before I get any of the good endings for the guys, so buckle up for all the despair! Yay! No, don't play the opening. Okay. I hope you guys all enjoyed the despair with me. That was a ride. That was something to get through. I really understand why people really enjoyed this one. The despair hurt, but the way it went about it, it was so damn good. I was not expecting Mathis to have Camille's personality and memories implanted in him at the last portion. Like, at all. Like, holy shit. That one actually really caught me by surprise. Oh my god. It makes it worse. Oh my god. And no one can help us because they don't know. Alright. That is it for today. Hope you guys all enjoy the despair. Next streams won't be until next week. So I will see you guys. I'll see you guys all later. Bye bye.